Welcome back to the Sunday Footy Show. It gives us great pleasure now to welcome one of the true ornaments of the game, and he's provided so much pleasure for Collingwood fans and, for the most part, Carlton fans over the journey. And it is with thanks to Penfolds that he joins us here today. And Dale Thomas, how are you, Daisy?
I'm well, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good. No, he used that line at his farewell at his media conference.
So you didn't have to.
You're rehashing it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I just thought the delivery might have been a bit better.
How you feeling, mate? Because you're playing some great footy.
Yeah, it was a big week, to be completely honest. I'm not glad yesterday was over, but in some regards I am. So it was a really big week. Obviously the press conference, being told that I was no longer had a spot, then Teague getting announced, which was obviously an exciting day for the footy club, and then having to wait till Friday to do my announcement as such, and then to go out and play as well. So it's... I had a little moment before the game, if I'm being completely honest. I thought I was doing pretty well, but I started to get a bit teary. But no, it all went to plan and we won. And yeah, it was a great send-off. I'm glad that all the Blues fans came out and got right around me.
We're going to take you down memory lane here because at your very best, you're as good as anyone can see. I mean, that premiership year at Collingwood, you dominated. Some highlights here. I mean, you could do it all. Daisy Thomas, have a look at that, Mark. Have a look at that haircut.
How skinny is he?
Yeah. So much better in a Collingwood jumper.
Yeah.
No, that's a pretty rude pill, isn't it?
And, look at that.
52, look at that.
Rossi Lyons said you're in the best three players in the game at that point in time.
Yeah, well, that's why I was, to be honest, a little bit disappointed you didn't get the Carlton job. Yeah. I knew I would have been safe. But no, look, I'm pretty, the chance you reflect now, it's, although there was a fair bit of carry on to achieve what I was able to, play some of the footy I have. Built the way I was, I played to my strengths. I think that I got the best out of myself for the attributes I had, and I just made sure that I was good at footy. That's the one thing I've always loved. The one thing I've made sure I was really good at was actually using the ball and handling the ball. So in that regard, I guess now I can start pumping myself up rather than playing it down.
So where's your heart? Collingwood or Carlton?
It's a tough one. Obviously the premiership and the start of your career, but still wearing this jumper now, and the send-off I got yesterday, it'd be very close to 50-50. So I'm grateful that I've had the opportunity to play for two of the biggest clubs in the land, and be now hopefully loved by both their supporters.
Can I just ask you, when you say you had a quiet moment yesterday where you thought you had it all together, and then you just not a breakdown, but it got the better of you. What is it that's going to be missing more than anything else for you?
I think it was just the fact that I was walking off the G and I knew that I was going to put my jumper on for the last time. I got to my locker, I looked at the jumper and it just hit me. So I had a little quiet moment in one of the rooms there that's got a washing machine for some strange reason. And that was brought me back. It was a strange place to find myself, but kept it together and went out and got the job done.
You played like a player that can go on.
Yes.
Are you determined to go on?
Look, at this stage, it's still pretty fresh, the decision to not be playing next year at Carlton, so I'm not completely sure where that will lie or where it will go. So at the minute, I'm just enjoying, yesterday was a big day and then we got one more week to go. So if I can keep playing good footy, I think the footy I've played this year indicates that I could go on, but whether or not I do, sometimes it's not a bad thing to go out with a little bit left in the tank.
We'll take a look at yesterday's game, Daisy. It was a brilliant performance, and then it was a seesawing game. At one stage, St Kilda got out to a 4-goal lead, but McGovern showed some good signs, looks to have really slimmed up since his break. Murphy did his thing, but the roar of the Carlton crowd, Daisy, yesterday, 51,000 people, considering where both teams are on the ladder. It's like a juggernaut waiting to happen, the Blues, in time.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It's brilliant. They've, to be fair to the Blues fans, they've been there the entirety of the last few years, and week in, week out they roll up. So it's great for them to start getting some enjoyment and giving them a reason to cheer. I feel we're playing some pretty exciting footy, and you're right, 50-odd thousand sounded like a prelim final of 90 to 100. It was brilliant. The roar was unbelievable. When Harry McKay did this yesterday, I thought the non-existent roof.
The roof had come off.
The votes from yesterday. Matthew Cruiser, I thought, was dominant on Rowan Marshall. I thought Levi Casbolt marked everything. Mark Murphy was sensational. I thought yourself and Kate Simpson Days off half-back was sensational. So congratulations in the votes for me yesterday.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, you said that you had a bit of a moment there. You might have shed a tear, but you weren't the only Carlton person to shed a tear at the game yesterday.
What happened?
Daisy's leaving.
What?
Daisy's leaving.
Oh, I know. But did you get a high five from somebody special?
Yeah.
Who?
Patrick.
You got a high five from Patrick. Oh, well done.
Well, there you go. That's nice, isn't it?
One fan, unfortunately, she's not on the board.
Yeah. Sorry, TJ, just on that, Daisy, in the last minute or two, you danced around someone, but the crowd just went berserk for you in the back pocket. That must have meant a lot to you as well.
Yeah, it was. Look,
Yeah.
we carried on a little bit after that,
Yeah.
Simo and
Yeah.
and I. But yeah, those little moments,
Yeah.
I guess, within the game are still. I'm not going to get the chance to do it again
Yeah.
after a week potentially. So to enjoy those, and then the siren goes, and Simo was the first one to come and hug me. There's certainly special moments and things that I guess now I'm starting to cherish a bit more.